Fog Entertainment back again, and we're here with another video, and we're looking at today, will Tommy EGAN, that Jenard and Shanti are behind his back feeding Miguel intel, and that crucial bit of intel. That's what's ruined his wee relationship here with Mariah. It's down the drain. Miguel's found out he's burning those Barcelona tickets during that season 2 finale. Tommy, I say, you're not gonna find my sister. But see, at the end of the day, right, Tommy's the one who's kind of like, you know, broke a relationship boundary there by going with Miguel's sister. If Miguel doesn't want his sister to see Tommy, considering he's like top cartel boss, I mean, it's not like he's an evil human being for it. Like, yeah, it's very controlling, like, but you know, that's just kind of how those families go. They're looking out for their Latino little sister. Because the way it's going, like, for Tommy, he's probably going to end up killing Miguel. Now, we can't touch upon this earlier in that video, but what's he going to do with Jenard? Shanti, I mean, I believe she was just introduced in season 2, wasn't she? Because I honestly can't even remember in season 1 if she even appeared, which I'm highly doubtful of. I don't actually think she did. And the weird thing is, like, when I finished Power Book 2 season 3, I felt like there was a lot to talk about, all these theories, but the way Power Book 4 ended with season 2, like I talked about it in the review, like it does feel like very open, but at the same time, like, there doesn't seem like there's an awful lot going on at the same time. I don't even know, man. I don't even know what's going on in that regard, but it is what it is. But what do I think is going to happen here? I mean, it appears that Tommy made good with Shanti and Jenard, but of course, they've still got that $1 million plan behind his back. They're going to shaft him. I mean, as this show continues, I think it does have legs. I think the fact it's got Tommy in it, I mean, but again, we talked about the ratings of this show, which a lot of people pointed out, oh, the ratings don't matter, it's what they do on Star's network. I don't have the Star network ratings. You know what? Maybe I should look into that, but the Force ratings were really poor. Really, really poor, man. Really, really ditty. Really, really tiny. And just not what you would expect from a show that, like, you hear a lot of good things about it, and it's mad. Like, when I heard Tommy Flanagan didn't want to come back to Mayans because of this, I was expecting big things. You know, he got offered a much better role. Like in Power Book there, he was pretty much in 15 episodes straight as a main character, like an antagonist, even though, I mean, I don't really think Walter Flynn was the most antagonistic antagonist you could ever get in TV history, but he was still kind of an antagonist. Even if it wasn't towards Tommy, it was definitely towards his 2 own children. So I think Tommy Flanagan did make the correct choice. Like, as much as I would have loved to have seen him in the Mayans a lot more, it's like they wouldn't have used him. But again, that's lucky fans on this channel of season 4 or season 2 episode 8, when Chibs rode into town with that president flash on, because that was still good stuff. But back to the task at hand. Will Tommy find out about Shanti and Jenard? I think he will. But again, like, the show, it's not that men can't kill women, but they do tend to reluct from it. Even though Tommy did kill that, like, Serbian woman back in, like, season 1. And again, it's like, Tommy does that, and, like, Markovich is alright with it. Now, maybe I'm barking up the wrong tree, but I'm pretty sure Markovich knows about that, but it doesn't really matter. Markovich is away. I feel like Power, it's like, it feels like throughout the shows, franchise, and all these other shows, like, you feel like there's a certain line characters can't cross in TV shows, but it feels Power, they just happen to do it like 1,000,000 times. Like Tommy and Ghost, like, how many times did they cross the line with each other? And by the end of the episode, they were pure snogging the face off each other, like, I love you, James, oh, I love you, Tommy. You get me? And I think the show needs to rectify some of that stuff. And I think that even implies, like, with Ghost, like, I would love to see the James St. Patrick character back, but again, should they just solely keep that to the new spin-off of him and young and Ghost and young Tommy? I think so. But here, I'm not the writer, I'm not 50 Cent. 50 Cent's made a lot of money in his life. with what he does. And here, I'm not going to tell him what he's going to do, because he did a great thing, man. He has absolutely did a great thing. So yeah, guys, I think Tommy's going to find out about Shanti and Jenard, but we're back on this channel as we get the countdown to Powerbook 2 Season 4 final season, and Raising Kanan Season 1 Episode 1 starts early May, 6th of May. That's when a lot of shows are going to be starting. Dexter Season 3, House of the Dragon Season 1, Game of Thrones Season 2, a lot of good shit. Fear the Walking Dead Season 4, not so good shit. Till next time, peace.